it's not just JEE that you will conquer, right? You can also do something else. If paper one goes bad for you, do not feel bad. I went to Germany back in my ninth grade. So life at IIT KGP is like a lot of experiences coming together. About 60% of the marks was only because of paper. Paper one was very bad.
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक। तो आज का वीडियो काफ़ी स्पेशल होने वाला है क्योंकि आज मैं इस वीडियो में एयर 388 का इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ। इस वीडियो के अंदर 3 पार्ट्स होंगे। पहला पार्ट इंट्रोडक्शन वाला पार्ट, सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ वीडियो में टिप्स होंगे जिन स्टूडेंट्स का कल जेई एडवांस्ड है, और थर्ड पार्ट ऑफ वीडियो होगा जो 11th और 12th क्लास वाले स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होगा। तो इस वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखिएगा क्योंकि इस वीडियो से आप बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हो। इस वीडियो में काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है। चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। Hello guys, welcome back. So today we have Swami with us. He's secured an AR of 388 in JEE Advanced. So Swami, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Swaminathan SK. I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I'm a student at IIT Kharagpur. Almost about to complete my first year.
First question is like, when you start preparing for JEE Advanced?
For JEE Advanced, I started preparing by 11, but then I was preparing for Olympiads and other competitive exams from 9th grade.
So did you join any coaching for that purpose?
Yes. Should I tell the coaching site? I was in a coaching center back in my 9th grade, but it was not exactly a coaching center. It was an alternate school.
Okay.
So like there were no boards for that school. We only had to write, there's no CBSE or state board or anything like that. There was only something called open schooling board. So I didn't write my 9th exams at all, but I wrote my 10th board exams through NAOS, which is an open schooling. Like there is a board called National Institute of Open Schooling. It's a recognized board, and it only conducts 10th and 12th board examinations. So you can basically not go to school and just write those 2 exams.
Okay.
And like use rest of your time for doing.
You told me that you also went to Germany in class 9.
Yes.
So can you tell me?
Yeah. I went to Germany back in my 9th grade because one thing was it was for 1 month. Okay. So the thing was, if it was a normal school, this would probably disrupt my flow of studies. But since it was an alternative school, I could just take 1 month leave, and then I got selected in German summer camp because I was learning German in an institute.
Nice.
So yeah, I went there.
So Swami, how is life at IIT KGP? Means how things are going for you?
So life at IIT KGP is like a lot of experiences coming together. So there's a lot of diversity here, and there's also a lot of diversity in your experiences. You can either go towards a good experience, or you also find a lot of bad experiences. But both of these combine to make you, I guess, a better human being at the end of the day.
I do know that on 4th of June, students have JEE Advanced. So just give them a tip, like what is your strategy? Means how you will attempt the paper of JEE Advanced, right? First you will attempt chemistry, maths. How you will do? Miss.
My JEE Advanced started to do I wrote a lot of mock tests before JEE Advanced. In those mock tests, I was advised by my teachers, mentors, all of them, to search for a subject that's like easy in that particular paper. Like you look at the questions in maths, you look at the questions in physics, just skim through. It's like it only take 5 minutes. Just go through it, see if there are lengthy questions in subject, then don't approach that. Approach something which is easy. But most of the times this very easy to say, but in the exam it's very hard to implement, right? Like you would probably give into pressure or something like that. So I gave into pressure and I just went with the order that was given in my JEE Advanced, like paper 1. And paper 1 paper 1 went really bad for me. Probably because I didn't prioritize the subjects properly. So even if it takes you 10 minutes, be sure to prioritize the easier ones on that particular paper, not the ones that you already if you think you're very good at chemistry, then you straight away go into chemistry. But that should not be the approach. You should look in that particular paper, maybe chemistry is much harder than you think it is. Maybe maths that you know already will help you in the maths. So maybe they'll give you a lot of motivation in the start. So it's like a reward. You do questions well, and then you get confidence, and then you conquer that paper. So, and another advice that I want to give was if paper one goes bad for you, do not feel bad, because like paper two can actually have a lot of like this is the turning point, right? Some people do really well in paper one, get overconfident and do bad in paper two. Some people do bad in paper one, and then they get like very depressed and they do bad again in paper two. So ones who do well in both are of course like major toppers. Some people who do well in, who don't do well in the paper one, but still don't lose hope, that and then they do well in the paper two, then like there is a high chance that you will get a good rank.
So how much you got in paper one?
I don't remember exactly, but you could say okay. Out of like my total marks that I secured, about 60% of the marks was only because of paper. Paper one was very bad, so maybe even 70%.
I remember experience one what happened. I was very confident in chemistry, so I decided that I will go to chemistry. And this time, chemistry was very tough. Like numericals were asked in organic also in organic.
Yes.
That's why, and everything was very tough. So don't prioritize the subject. Please just find easier one. Like which subject is easy, because no trend in JEE Advanced. Like they will sometimes ask tough questions in maths, sometimes tough question in physics. Like in JEE Advanced 2020, they asked very tough questions in physics. So don't prioritize any subject. I will suggest that just go with the exam. Go through the paper and see that which subjects are easy. So many of the students are also watching this video. So just tell a brief strategy. What should they do for JEE Advanced?
Like general tip, I guess, to put yourself in an atmosphere where you want to give JEE Advanced, like where you are going to give JEE Advanced. Like you have to be in a competitive atmosphere. So it's not like I'm promoting coaching. If you don't have any other option to get a competitive atmosphere, maybe you can go to coaching. But there are other alternative ways. You need to like maybe have a set of friends who are as competitive as you and who are aiming to like better themselves in various other fields. Maybe like at the end of the day, because of the competitiveness that you feel from them and the enthusiasm that you feel from them, maybe it's not just JEE that you will conquer, right? You can also do something else. Maybe you'll be really good in another field. So yeah, a general advice is this: put yourself in atmospheres that you think you're going to face in the future. Put yourself in a competitive atmosphere. Put yourself in a stressful atmosphere. Put yourself in a lot of different atmospheres. Like you can just do that in very different ways. And coaching is just a package of all of those: stressful, competitive. We get friends, a lot of stuff. Now going on to the subject specific things. So of course, as I told you, I was going to a coaching institute, and with respect to that, contrary to the usual comments on coaching institutes, I didn't actually finish their modules, and I just did stuff that my mentor recommended otherwise. Like if he told some books which are, I guess, useful enough that you don't even have to do the modules. You don't have to like, go in that one path. You can do things that are useful, that you find useful. So subject specifically for Max, I went through. There were a lot of Cengage volumes, and you have to be careful in choosing the right Cengage books. So, like I'm not an expert in that. Maybe try to consult someone who has solved certain Cengages. The Cengage that I solved involved Cengage questions as well as new questions. It didn't have any theory, only questions. So I guess Cengage will help for Max. If you find all of these questions are challenging, and if you find like, okay, so I won't be able to do this question if I don't do this right now. Like if you find such questions, then like try to do all the questions in that way. If you find questions which feel like they're going to waste your time, it's just a very long integration question, you're going to get nothing novel from it. You're just going to practice. But you can practice with harder questions rather than doing that, right? So, of course, the basic fundamentals that should be practiced. But I guess since you're in 11th, you should have a good hold on that. Like maybe if you don't have, just focus on the fundamentals for now. Going into 12th, focus on specific concepts that you feel difficulty in. That's what I'd say for choosing the right books to do. And of course, like don't be too nitpicky on what questions you want to choose. Maybe like you would probably waste a lot of time doing that as well. If you are sitting trying to do Cengage, for example, then in that chapter, try to complete at least 90% of the questions. And we can do that in any order we want. But don't be like, okay, I'll do 5 questions from here, I'll do 5 questions from this book. So it's going to create an illusion of doing a lot of questions, but at the end you won't do that much questions. All the students giving the advanced, all the best.
All the best, guys. See you soon. Bye. Peace off.